You don't get to judge me. Woke up 5:30, boots already mud from last night. Lunch pails, Danny, same shirt, yeah, I know I don't look right, but you're standing at your window with your coffee going cold, watching me like you wrote the book on how my life should go. Man, I heard it all, you settled, you gave up too soon. From the cousin who bought $2,000 and never paid me back in June. From the preacher talking blessings while he don't know my name. From the old friend who got lucky and acts like it was brain. You want the highlight reel, you don't want the 2 a.m. when the transmission blew and I fixed it with my hands and a prayer and phlegm. Now you weren't there, you skipped all of that. So why you got so much to say about where I'm at? I've been quiet for too long, yeah, I know. Smiling and nodding at opinions, I don't know. But something shifted in me around this Tuesday morning cold. Realized the gate swings both ways and I'm the one who wants the road. You don't get to judge me. You skipped every chapter that made me. You weren't there when it broke, when I choked, when I woke up empty. You don't get to judge me. Your hands never touch what waited. So say your 2 cents, man. You don't get to judge me. Yeah. See, there's a certain kind of person love to talk about the fall. Never mentions how they walked right past when I was climbing up the wall. Yeah, you got the perfect house now, got the wife and the wife is clean. But I remember when you needed me and I showed up. Where you been? My daddy worked till his knuckles split at 53. Nobody gave him a tear talk, nobody said I'm free. He just did it, don't get slow, wrong sometimes and right. And I'm his son, so don't you lecture me about the fight. I got mistakes that still keep me up, I ain't gon' lie. Some decisions I trade back if I could get another try. But the mind, every one of them, the good, the bad, the lost. And you don't get a seat at the table cause you never paid the cost. Teeth gritted, truck started, didn't look back at you. Didn't know you were an answer, didn't know you were a clue. You can think what you want from your side of the fence. Some doors you just closed, don't even need a sense. You don't get to judge me. You skipped every chapter that made me. You weren't there when it broke, when I choked, when I woke up empty. You don't get to judge me. Your hands never touch what waited. So save your 2 cents, man. You don't get to judge me. You know what's funny? The people who got the most opinions about my life are the same ones who disappeared when I had nothing. Not one of them showed up with a toolbox. Not one of them sat with me when the answer was nowhere. They just watched. And now they wanna say, nah. I stopped asking permission somewhere between broke and figuring it out. And I ain't going back to needing your approval to feel like I'm worth something. That ain't strength, that's just done. Just completely, finally, done. You don't get to judge me. Don't get to judge me. You skipped every chapter that made me. You weren't there when it broke, when I choked, when I woke up empty. You don't get to judge me. Your hands never touch what waited. Save your 2 cents, man. You don't get to judge me. You don't get to, no, you don't get to, no, you weren't there. You don't get to judge me. Never show. You don't get to judge me. You skipped every chapter that made me. You don't get to judge me. Lay my badge on that desk. Walked out there, feel different. Not good, not bad, just mine. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. 32 and just now learning how to spell my own name without asking if it's right. Mama said go left, boss said stay, girl said be safe. Man, I forgot to have a thought on my own. Clocking in the 6, even when they said eat, dreaming in the margins of somebody else's plan. Kept thinking maybe next year, maybe when things settle, maybe when I earn the right to what? Live a little, mess up on my own terms. I was a grown man asking the ceiling for permission to breathe. That ain't humble, that's just scared with a cleaner shirt on. And I was scared, let me say straight, that warehouse got quiet around 9 and something cracked open in my chest like a window painted shut too long. Every yes I waited for, kept my own life on hold. Every signature I chased has made the story cold. I kept the door cracked for a voice that never came. Been standing in my own way, answering my name wrong. No permission left, just decisions with my own name on. No permission left. Ain't nobody's cosign carrying me the morning. Traded in the waiting room for something I can't borrow. No permission left. Just me and the road and tomorrow. Permission looks like eating a meal you don't want cause someone cooked it. Staying in the room where you can't breathe but everybody else seems fine. The career you pick is the recruiter smile to your daddy nodded. 3 reference letters in the drawer, now I wonder about who I actually am. Somewhere between the performance review and the break deposit, I lost something, not ambition, something quiet of my own opinion, of my own life. I used to finish other people's sentences and never finish my own thoughts. Now I'm in an empty parking lot, no plan, no backup, no one to call. And honestly, first time in a long time, I know exactly where I am. Every yes I waited for, kept my own life on hold. Every voice I leaned on told me what to fold. Permission was the ceiling that I mistook it for dear. No permission left, just decisions with my own name on them. No permission left. Ain't nobody's cosign carrying me the morning. Traded in the waiting room for something I can borrow. No permission left. Just me and the road and tomorrow. Freedom ain't loud. Don't come with a ceremony or somebody saying you ready. It just shows up one Tuesday when you set something down and don't pick it back up. I set down the badge, the schedule, the version of me that needed everybody tonight. I don't know what comes next, but for the first time, it's my problem, not theirs. Just decisions with my own name on. No permission left. Ain't nobody's cosign carrying me the morning. No permission left. No permission left. No permission left. Just me the road, whatever's after tomorrow. My own name on. My own. Been a minute. Pulled up in the same truck I go to prom night. Paint peeling on the door, oil stain on my right sleeve. Walking through the gym, same old fluorescent lights. Everybody dressed like they rehearsed for something I ain't seen. Name tags on the chest, job titles printed neat. Regional VP, director, senior, this and that. Me, I fix machines for a living, grease on my hands and feet. And I walked in slow, didn't fix my collar, didn't look back. Somebody from AP Cal said you doing okay, like the question had a second meaning I was supposed to catch. I just nodded, said yeah man, can't complain. Watched his eyes go looking for a story that I didn't match. Cause I know what they're doing, running numbers in their heads, checking what I drive against the house they think I own. Man, I left the script before second act. And I don't owe nobody an explanation for the road I've known. I ain't here to prove a thing, ain't here to win the room. Your measuring tape run short on a life you never knew. Keep your scoreboard, keep your rank, the math don't add a right. Your blueprint, baby, it was never built to fit my life. I never failed your plan, I just stopped living inside it. Your blueprint built to fit my hands, so I went and redesigned it. Success ain't one address, one suit, one title, one number. I'm standing right here, no apology. Not broken, just different. Yeah. There's a photo on the wall, senior year, big smiles. We all looked the same back then, same kind of hungry. Now half the room is tired underneath the nice clothes, and the other half is pretending that the night. I watched the guy from homeroom check his phone 4 times in a single conversation about how good his life is going. Something about that felt familiar, the nervous kind of fine, the look of a man who won the race but can't stop showing. I don't have LinkedIn updates or 5-year plan on paper. I got a dog, a piece of land, and work that needs my hands. Some nights it's just me and a cold beer and whatever. And honestly, that's more than I expected. That's enough. Maybe I could've changed the office and a corner view. Maybe I would've made it, I don't know, probably not. But I'd have spent the whole time living somebody else's proof and dying slow inside a life that wasn't mine to ride. I ain't here to prove a thing, ain't here to win the room. You're measuring tape and short on a life you never knew. Keep your scoreboard, keep your rank, that math don't add a right. Your blueprint, baby, it was never built to fit my life. I never failed your plan, I just stopped living inside it. Your blueprint never fit my hands, so I went and redesigned it. Success ain't one address, one suit, one title, one number. I'm standing right here, no apologies. Not broken, just different. You know what's funny? I almost didn't come tonight. Sat in the parking lot for like 10 minutes. Not because I was ashamed, I just didn't know if I had anything to say to these people anymore. Turns out I don't, and that's alright. Different don't mean broken, it just means different roads. Some folks climb the ladder, some folks lay the stone. I've been laying stone since before I had the words for it, and I sleep fine, swear to God I sleep fine. You handed me a map I never asked for at 17, highlighted all the exits through the finish line in red. I folded it up and left it in the glove box of that truck outside, and drove until the road stopped looking like something someone else said. No apologies, not broken, just different. I never failed your plan, just stop living inside it. Not your blueprint, mine. Yeah. Yeah. They already made up their minds. That's alright. Yeah. Hey. Small town gas station, midnight, pump number 3. 2 women whispering something, they ain't even looking at me. I heard stubborn, heard wasted, heard it never change. Said it loud enough so I'd catch it. Funny how that works, ain't strange. I didn't fix it, look up, just watch the numbers grow. You been writing chapters about a man you don't even know. Call me reckless cause I didn't fold the way you wanted me to. Call me selfish cause I stopped explaining myself to you. There's a version of me that lives in your head rent free, running wild. That ain't me, that story you needed, so you built them for a while. I've been quiet, not broken, I've been moving, not lost. You mistook my silence for shame, no, I just stopped giving a damn what it costs. Every label just a shortcut for people too lazy to look. You pin a name on my back like a page torn out of your book, and I wore it for a minute, I'll admit that, yeah, I did. But I checked the mirror one morning and I didn't see what you say. Keep your labels, I quit wearing names and never fit. Keep your gossip, save it for someone who still gives a shit. You drew a picture, called it me, then hung it on your wall, but the man standing here never resembled that at all. Keep your labels, I quit wearing names and never fit. Keep your gossip, save it for someone who still gives a shit. You drew a picture, called it me, then hung it on your wall, but the man standing here never resembled that at all. You said egotistical, I think you meant I stopped apologizing for the things I never did wrong, and that was surprising to you, cause you need me smile so you can feel right. I used to shrink on command, not anymore, not tonight. Feel they said, washed up, hard-headed, can't be told. Brother, I've been building something in the dark, you never know. Not for clout, not for proving hell, maybe just to breathe. Maybe cause I got tired of living inside what you believe. You named a version of me that never existed, not once a villain in your smile story, cause you needed someone to front. I feel that role for a while, made it easy, I confess, but I unsigned from that contract and you're still holding the press. I see you watching at the pump, I hear you talking across the street. You want a reaction, wanna break down something dramatic, something clean, but I just twisted the gas cap, hit a man behind the glass, walked back to my truck, turned the key, didn't even look back as I passed. Keep your labels, I quit wearing names and never fit. Keep your gossip, save it for someone who still gives a shit. You drew a picture, called it me, then hung it on your wall, but the man standing there never resembled that at all. Keep your labels, I quit wearing names and never fit. Keep your gossip, save it for someone who still gives a shit. You drew a picture, called it me, then hung it on your wall, but the man standing there never resembled that at all. You know what's funny? I used to go over the list in my head, stubborn, cold, hard to love. Try to find myself in each one, like maybe they saw something I couldn't. They didn't. They just needed somewhere to put their discomfort, and now I was standing there, available. I don't hate them for it, I can't afford to keep carrying it. That's their weight, not mine. Your opinion isn't my identity, never was. I just forgot that for a little while. Labels don't stick unless I wear them, don't stick unless I wear them, don't stick unless I wear them.